Yeah, my name's Tim Wort. I'm one of the original founders of Pedal Pedal. We set the business up 2 years ago, based here in Brentford in West London. We set the business up having spent the best part of 2 years studying the bike industry across the whole of Europe, through the UK, France, Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Denmark, Copenhagen. And in short, we looked at online presences, hundreds of online stores, and a couple of hundred bricks and mortar retail outlets. There was a big opportunity because although there was a lot of people out there, the market to some extent is over-distributed. We also felt that the customers in the market were largely underserved. And although there's some very big organizations out there, a lot of small organizations out there, as we went into physical stores and as we went to online, we thought there was an opportunity to serve customers better, and that has been validated. Today you have a business which has grown very rapidly over 2 years, and we are about providing a affordable, very high service internet business, as well as the ability to talk to people over the phone as customers choose to. So that's the business that we set up. The marketing strategy was to take a business that we already had access to, my business partner's original business. That business 2 years ago was largely based around organic search and around original content. So all own photography, all own original content. Pretty much as soon as we set the business up, we decided to expand the marketing strategy. We would not just go purely organic, we'd use our original content. But we also wanted to market more heavily on Google, and we at that time kicked in with pay-per-click advertising. The ROI on that wasn't that exciting for us from the outset for a small business, but that was fine. We were happy to invest in it. But almost immediately, within the first 6 months, we realized that there was a big shift going on. And it was the shift as Google moved really from a strong focus on organic and PPC, pay-per-click support, through to the journey which started with the ongoing evolution of Google Shopping. After about 90 days, 45 to 90 days, the advice we'd given wasn't really working for us. It was expensive. The ROI didn't look like it was going to get down to the sort of level we were looking for. And so we reevaluated it. And we do something that we do quite often is we come back to, well, what are the things that we believe in? What do we believe in? We believe in our customers, and we believe in serving our customers to the absolute best we can. And we felt rather than putting excess money towards marketing through Google, if we could put that money more directly in front of the customer, we'd actually better serve our customer and get a better return. We implemented that within about 15 to 20 days and immediately saw a dramatic shift and improvement in our ROI. And so that's proved to be very successful. We've continued down that strategy. We continue down that strategy today. And for the work that we do via Google-based marketing, that has been very, very successful for us. If you look at how we started, there are a lot of instances where that initial bidding strategy is the right strategy for a business, or can be a good strategy. Where it really fits in our view today, and we're going to come back into that now in this next cycle through the start of 2015, is where it complements a range of other online marketing strategies. So do we believe for us it's the spearhead strategy? No, we don't. Do we believe for us it can be a complementary element of what we're doing with our overall online marketing? Yes, we do. I think if you're growing a small or mid-sized business, you've generally got a lot of marketing options in front of you. The key thing is to be very, very clear, I think, about what it is you're trying to achieve, and then measure it to pieces. And we've inadvertently over 2 years changed our ERP product, our accounting product 3 times. And the principal reason we've done that is that we wanted a product that would really, really work for the business and scale for the business. We now, I've been in other businesses for 25, 30 years. We now have the best data information of any business I've ever worked in. Whether it's the profitability of a product, it's the sales flows through a particular channel, it is the success of a marketing channel. We have fantastic access to data. And so we decide what we're trying to do, we come up with a plan to do it, and then most importantly, we just get a feel for how we're doing, and a pretty quick and very good feel for how we're doing. If we're on track, we can do more of it. If we're off track, we cut it. If I look back on the last couple of years, there's not really a lot that we would do differently. I think one of the things that I'd do a bit more of is try to maintain more flexibility more earlier. And by that I mean, for example, if you're thinking about opening new channels, get them open. Find out what you can find out and give yourself the chance to be pleasantly surprised. So we opened some new channels midway through last year. We had essentially a fair amount of prejudice about those channels. And one in particular, we found, wow, that the channel's performance just knocked the ball out of the park. And we are so far past the prejudice that we had about that channel. And so we could have given ourselves, and we can give ourselves more opportunity for particularly elements like new channels or new marketing strategies. Try stuff out. See if it works, because there's a lot of things out there that can work really, really well for a business. There's a lot of things that don't work well. And not being afraid to turn off the things that don't work and then turn more things on. So I think one of the things that we would have done with hindsight is we probably would have stepped into more channels more quickly.